All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about what you might have missed in Zoom class on Monday, January 25th. So a couple of general announcements. Your periodic table exam for Unit 4 will be on tomorrow during class time. So if you're not going to be present in class, let me know, and I'll send you a video on what to do if you're not going to be in class present for the exam tomorrow. And then know that auto dialer phone calls and notifications are happening today if you have below a 73% in this class. Right? So for the first one, if you need to review for your Unit 4 exam, on the upcoming side of your Schoology page, go ahead and click on Unit 4, Open Notes Test. So that's a reminder to you that the test is Open Notes, right? And in step number 2 is the link to the study guide in purple. So notice that the first part covers all of the Nearpod lessons that we went over. If you just want the slides, that's this middle column. And for the YouTube link only, that's the third column. So this section or this table should help you review for your unit exam. Below that will be example practice problems that are fill in the blank with key terms that you need to know for the test. And then below that are practice problems that will be very similar to the ones that you see on the Open Notes test tomorrow. Notice that on the left-hand side, it says 4.6 or 4.5 and 4.6. So these numbers denote which Nearpod lesson it's referring to. So you can always look back at Nearpod lesson 4.5 and 4.6 if you're not sure how to complete this question, right? So once you've completed a couple of these, I would recommend that you scroll back to the top and notice that there's a first link up here with a green background, excuse me, that says answer key. So if you scroll down, all of the correct answers are listed in red for this study guide. If you prefer to complete the study guide and practice for the exam without doing worksheets, know that on this page of Schoology, your Unit 4 Open Notes Test Study Guide with Answer Key is here, that link. On the fourth link, I've linked the Kahoots game where you can play on your own, and this will also be similar to your exam, right? So that should help you out as well. So after we reviewed for the exam for a little bit, the next thing we did was mainly start on lesson 5.1. So you might notice that we're starting Unit 5 today. It is titled Molecular Structures. So in Unit 5, we learn about how atoms combine in order to form different shapes of molecules that we use to figure things out, like how to get hair to be a certain type of curl, or how do we make food combinations that are kind of weird but taste good, or how do new viruses form, right? So to get to that particular assignments, you're going to go ahead and click on Homework, Unit 5, the periodic table, Nearpod lesson 1.5 on the upcoming section right here on the right. If you don't see it there, then it is located in week 4, right? Monday, January 25th class materials, and then go ahead and click on Homework, Unit 5, the periodic table, Nearpod lesson 5.1. So when you click into this, notice that the first step is the same. So Nearpod lesson 5.1 for your notes, and then there's a new step number 2. So in step number 2, you're basically going to answer these 4 problems after you complete Nearpod lesson 5.1 on a separate sheet of paper, right? It doesn't matter what that paper looks like, just a scratch sheet of paper, totally fine, right? So once you complete these 4 questions on a sheet of paper, you're going to upload a picture onto Schoology, right? And if you don't know how to do that, these are 2 ways on how to upload a photo on Schoology. This one is using your computer. This second video is how to use your phone to upload a picture onto Schoology, right? So once you're done with your Nearpod lesson, notice that this is not due until after the test. Excuse me. It is due Wednesday, January 27th at 1:30 p.m. Right, so after you're done with your Nearpod lesson, then you're going to go back onto your main page of Schoology, and then you're going to update your My Medical Chemistry Unit 5 Molecular Structures Progress Tracker. Right, you'll notice that your Unit 4, the last unit we were on, is down at the bottom, so the new one is closer up to the top. And to open this progress tracker, you're going to click on it and then follow these 2 directions here. All right, so you're going to click on View Documents and then Edit Document on the upper right-hand side. If you're more of a visual person, know that you can watch this video to walk you through how to open this particular document. When you do open the document, it will look like this. So pretty much like Unit 4, these are all the Nearpod lessons we're going to go through in Unit 5. The ones that are optional are grayed out. And the background is green instead of purple, right? So that tells you that you are in Unit 5. So we only have Lesson 5.1 to start. It is due on January 27th. And if you haven't completed the whole thing, just check in progress. And if you did complete the whole thing, just click on completed, so that will let you know and keep track of which Nearpod lessons you finished and which ones you have yet to complete. And that's pretty much it for today. If you do have any questions, you can always email me at qquan@slusd.us.